everybody, this is Juan back again with another review, and today I'm going to be reviewing Revoltech Hot Rodimus, otherwise known here in America as Hot Rod and or Rodimus Prime. Here we have him in this very nice, representation of what he is. As you can tell with all the Revoltech figures, if you own one or if you know about these guys do not transform. They're just posable action figures. But they're very nice. I mean, they're very detailed. You can see here in the face, here in the chest, and the waist, lots of paint apps. It's very nicely made, very uniquely sculpted and everything. He does have a great amount of articulation, which I'll get to eventually. But I want to talk about his accessories. I mean, it's pretty interesting some of the things that he comes with. Let me just put him back a little bit. So what he comes with is two guns. Here we have this gun right here, more like pistols for him. And then you got this one. I know some people might be thinking that these are the same weapon, but in reality they're actually very different from each other. They're different molds, and one is actually a little bit longer than the other one. Well, from my perspective, at least. And he also comes with two hands. I think some of them just fell out of my hand right now, but I can still get them. Whoops, there's one over here. So he comes with a thumbs up hand. Let's see if we can get, there you go, like that. He comes with a opened kind of, pointing at something hand. And he's also got two holding things hands. These are mostly meant for his guns. He also comes with the two fists you see here. And let me get to the articulation. Oh, another accessory I forgot to mention is his other head. This is supposed to represent when he put on his visor in the '86 movie, when he was stuck on the Quintesson planet, I think. There you go. Yeah, I know, a little bit of trivia, but onto his articulation. Because he's a Revoltech figure, he has a Revoltech joint here in his neck, which is able to go back, so you kind of see it there, forward, and it's able to rotate 360. He also has another Revoltech joint here, and here in the elbow, which, so you hear it click, can go about this far. Can rotate 360 as well, but it's kind of hindered by this fin in the back. It's able to go up and down, and can come out a little bit to allow you to do more posing. Plus, you can also swivel the joint around to see however you fit. Inside here in the abdomen, he also has another Revoltech joint, just in case you want to get some crazy poses out of him. It's also able to go side to side as well. He has another Revoltech joint here, but it's put in a weird manner. I mean, the joint isn't going upwards, but more going this way. It's kind of connected over here. But other than that, you can still put the foot up all the way here. He does have a knee, which goes pretty far. He also has a Revoltech joint in the foot. There you go. It doesn't go really far, but still it's very posable, more posable than an actual Hot Rod figure, a transforming one, as a matter of fact. But yeah, let me swap out the hands to show off what the guns look like. I'm only going to swap the hands with the holding things fist, because really, it's a pain in the ass to put them in. I had to actually loosen these up a little bit for the review, because they're really stuck in there. So here you got the little plug here and a little hole here in the wrist, and you plug that in. Oh, there you go. And you gotta actually force it in there. I don't really have many Revoltech figures, but this one's the one I have the most trouble with. And you gotta be careful with these guys too, because these little pegs here can actually break off. I see, and there you go. A little thing is that his hand comes off sometimes when trying to plug in his accessories. Just put him down, and let me show you. What I usually do is just put my fingernail on the bottom of here and just kind of wiggle it out. There you go. And there he goes. It's actually a lot easier than I expected it to be, but other than that, you just force that in there. And there you go. You hear a nice snap, and you connect it back into the arm. Oops. There we go. Now you're ready to hold things. So you get his gun. Just put it in there. I know it kind of sounds like I'm giving you a tutorial how to put a gun in your figure, but whatever. Put this one in this other one, and you're ready to do crazy posing. Well, you're not really ready to do crazy posing yet. If you want to do some really dynamic stuff, you have to use his Revoltech stand, which he comes with. This comes with a Revoltech joint here. He fell, or whatever. It's a very strong joint, and it also has a little peg right here. But yeah, he's still very able to pull off some really cool poses. He can pull off the looking down at the barrel pose. He can pull off, you know, the most famous one that they use here is with the Revoltech joint here. Put that there. There's a hole in his ass right there. Plug that in. You gotta really force it in there. No joke intended. So let me bring this up a little bit. I really recommend putting him on the stand. Let's see. And then you wanna bring him down like so. Bring this leg up. There's a bug on me. And you get the John Woo kind of pose going on there. Let me rotate his hand a little bit. There we go. And let me just give you a little close up. There we go. That's my best interpretation. Really, if you fiddle around with it, you're able to do a lot more with this figure. But other than that, if you're able to find a Revoltech figure, especially this guy, the Hot Rodimus, there's also a Starscream one, an Optimus Prime, Ultra Magnus, but it's basically a repaint of Optimus, and a Megatron. If you're into Transformers and you like the Revoltech figures, I highly suggest you pick some of these up. Aside from the little fact that you did get trouble with this, and one little fact about the Hot Rod figure, which I will give it a little knock against, is that his alternate head, the little hole in the bottom is a bit too small for the peg that it's supposed to post into, so you gotta shave that a little bit. But other than that, if you're really interested, then you should go for it. Other than that, you can kind of really just pass on these figures. Nothing special. They're just action figures, but very posable. They would look nice in your collection, but I don't know. If you're really looking for one, I suggest you get one. So yeah, that's fun with the review, and I'll see you guys next time.